The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Bases are empty, one man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Had him fooled as this has popped up back behind short. Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chris Bryant. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Another 1-2 delivery, and he takes strike 3 called as Clyde Washington's strike zone may have expanded a bit there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Ready for another chance? Bryce Harper. He went deep last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Harper. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead of foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Rhys Hoskins is on deck. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Here comes a left fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 17.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is gonna clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to make a change as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. Leaves after just 5 1/3, and despite exiting with the lead, he'll be the first to tell you he did not have his good stuff in this one. Trevor
attention,
McGill
please.
will come out and take
Now,
the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the
Number
year.
29, Trevor.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Nick Williams, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Pulled toward right center field. Souza is under it, and the inning is over. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Phillies 4. Bottom of the inning now. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He flew out in his last at bat.
Anthony Rizzo.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Harper on the run. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
No one out with a runner at second. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He goes.
First pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Contreras is a .270 hitter. A respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Albert Almora is on deck. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Into the box, Albert Almora. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll get back in safely, as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. Hard on the ground toward short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. McCutchen will bring it in quickly, so that'll hold the runner at third base.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
To the plate now, Ian Happ. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's inside.
Bases are loaded with only one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And the 2-1. A bullet to first base.
Now batting, the right fielder.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr. He's set. Here it comes.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Looking to leave him loaded. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. They're up comfortably, however. It's 10-4. At the plate, Scott Kingery. A strikeout and a lineout for him so far.
Scott Kingery.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 64.
Neil Walker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Phillies, number 12, Neil Walker.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 1 out, nobody on. sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
The batter.
Now batting, Gene Segura. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't.
Bullet to second base. A fine play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And that's not what they needed, down 10-4. Sir Anthony Dominguez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Now at the plate, Nico Horner. No hits to this point.
The second baseman.
The pitch.
Joe Horner.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Fouled off. The 1-2.
2-2.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. Here's a ball lined up and over the head of Segura. It's short. It's on into left center for a base hit. He'll get it into second. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And now they'll slap the tag on him, and he is toast. David Bodie will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
David Bodie.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Williams is under it. 2 down.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And Hoskins is there to make the catch. The inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They're up comfortably, however. It's 10-4. Rowan Wick has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Settling in now, Andrew McCutchen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch.
McCutchen.
Ball. 1-1. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Count still full, 3-2. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off for ball 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall, I guess.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Rhys Hoskins will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. A step on the bag for 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He singled his last time up. Don't want to forget about it. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
1-1 to count. From the belt, the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Cubbies are in front 10-5. Hector Neris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50.
So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at bat. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in one. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
One strike.
The pitch. And it's 1-2.
One ball.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
The 1-2 misses down below the knees. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Line drive, base hit to right.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
D-Row, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
Javier Baez stands in as he looks at a called strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. From the stretch, Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Now the 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under this one, and there's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 8.
At the plate, Ian Happ hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
No balls and a strike to count. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a... Kyle Ryan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Now at the plate, Nick Williams starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Racing back the center fielder. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So now to the plate, Scott Kingery, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Ryan is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. The 1-2. No outs, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Waiting on it is Almora. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. So no one on now after the sac fly. And stepping up as the shortstop, Gene Segura. Brad Wick takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Wick, a native Texan. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Ball 1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Here's Bryce Harper now. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
2-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
3 runs already home here. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. In now, JT Realmuto. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. No balls and 1 strike. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Payoff pitch one more time. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Now back. Second base.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Souza going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the second run will score as well.
The center fielder, number 5.
Jeremy Jeffress gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. At the plate, Nick Williams. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. That's wide, 2-0. Fastball well outside.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Philly down to their last strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The third baseman, number 4.
Stepping in now, Scott Kingery, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He tripled last time up.
You know, D-Row, there are some guys that shy away from hitting when it really counts.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Jose Alvarez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Adam Hazley will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The winning run is at first base. 1-1 to Schwarber. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-1 pitch.
That's out.
Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing. At the plate, Chris Bryant. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
The 0-1. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony.
Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now this is lined into right center. He comes through. And the Wrigley faithful will be in full roar. The Cubs will walk off a winner.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
(13-12), the final score in this one. The Cubbies scored a lucky 13 in this one. Jeremy Jeffress gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.